Jesus, man. This shit was a pain in the fucking ass to get set up. Oh my god. I think it's time for a new goddamn mic cord, or just new mics in general, but I'm gonna have to squeeze my money. I have to squeeze it because a lot has unraveled at Bago. They're kind of just fucking their workers over. They're doing a lot over there. A lot of fucking older guys were pissed. They were not happy at all because, and they had a right to be not happy because they're cutting our hours significantly. And when there would be layoffs, they're just having plant shutdowns. So, and that would, I don't think that we can get unemployment if we're just laid off or on plant shutdown. I don't know how that works. I really don't know how it works. But a lot of old guys were mad. I had a conversation with this older gentleman. I like this guy. And he was trying to explain to me how Republicans caused all this. And that if we just get Democrats in office and in these spots in Senate and Congress, then we'll be all right. I'm like, dude, you've been alive a lot longer than me. You don't see what the fuck's going on here? They're pulling the fucking wool over our eyes, dude. None of this is gonna fix it. We need good moral fucking ideas in there. We need like good moral laws and bills and pass. They can do it. I'm not saying nobody can do it. I'm saying that it's not going to be just one political party or one person. It's going to take a generation or two of good moral law and fucking bills and all that bullshit. They're going to have to fire a bunch of people. People are going to get mad. A lot of shit's got to go down. But you need somebody who's willing to take that to the face and who's going to be able to do all that, because you're going to face a lot of criticism by a lot of fucking big corporations. And even if you're a small guy like me, you're affected. Because we had recorded a video that we cannot talk about or post. It's on Twitter, actually. I forgot I posted it on Twitter. You can go watch it. It's with me and Cheese. It's a good one. There's nothing wrong with it. We just talk about some stuff somebody doesn't like, and we've had this before. It's the second time now. And they're trying to take my channel away and shit. It's stupid. Like, I don't have the right to say what the fuck I want. I thought this was America, dude. And you're trying to regulate what the fuck I say just because you don't like it? Like, what are we talking about here? I think I'm sick. So, I don't know if I'm sick or not, but I feel terrible. So, I don't know what the fuck I'm going to talk about here. There's doubt in my mind. The doubt's trying to get me. The doubt monster. It's trying to make me turn this thing off. I've been watching a lot of documentaries lately. I watched a few on what is reality, and then I watched a few on mushrooms, just normal mushrooms, mycelium and shit. I don't know. I haven't really done much. I just been chilling, man. Just been waiting for YouTube to unlock my shit. I've been trying to learn and shit still, but I think I'm gonna have to buy some books or something, because it's beginning to be to where I have too much free time, and I don't usually listen to podcasts and shit outside of work because I don't have the attention span to sit there for 3 hours and watch these people yap. But I do at work because I'm doing something else. I'm fucking welding some shit together. I'm doing this. I'm going to the bathroom. So I'm listening while I'm doing all that, and that's why I listen to so many podcasts. And the workout, that's the only problem I have with not being able to work. And that the financial aspect, I suppose. But I like my podcasts and I like my money. That's all I was there for. That's all I go there for. It's my podcast and money. And I get to talk to cool people. Got to talk to interesting people. Some characters. I call everybody characters. I think we're all characters. Like, even if we're real, like, obviously we're real, but look at like how we act and like the way we carry ourselves and all that shit. We're all a character. We all have like the way we want to do things and it's kind of funny. And like we all we all box ourselves into these categories where we're like, nope, I'm this thing, and I have to be this thing. Like the Democrat or Republican thing. Like, why are we only having these two categories? I get it's a two-party system, and like independents, all these other people, libertarians, they get pushed out. But like, if there's only two parties, then that leaves everything else off the table. And that's why we have such fucking tribal warfare right now. It's because these two tribes are going to battle. They're fucking fighting it out. And it's truth and justice versus corruption and nonsense. And I ain't going to say which side is which, but what was I saying? I forgot. I actually worked a full day today, man. I've been getting off at like 10 o'clock. It's fucked up. I don't even know what to do with myself anymore. I go to the gym. I haven't today because I said I was sick. I'm trying to let my immune system do its thing. Hopefully the alcohol helps with that. I don't know. Nah, I'm just going to have a few beers. I'm not going to have much more than that. Because I felt after 2 last night. But I don't know, man. At one point, I'm like, I got a drinking problem. But at the same point, look at what everybody else... And I'm not saying... Yeah, that's a terrible mindset to get yourself into, huh? My mind was just trying to rationalize some bullshit. Yeah, don't let your mind rationalize bullshit. Doesn't matter what everybody else is doing. You got to do your own shit. I watch myself very closely because I don't want to become an alcoholic. But that's what I was going to say is look at all these kids our age. They're basically alcoholics at this point. They're functioning alcoholics. Going to school, going to work. Is this just normal for our age? Like, what are we doing? And I'm saying that as a man that enjoys a beer or two himself. It's like, it's such a toxic substance, yet we're so drawn to it. I wonder what that is. Let's ask ChatGPT what ChatGPT thing. Not ChatGPT. We're gonna ask Grok. We're asking Grok. Fuck ChatGPT. All right. Why do you think humans enjoy alcohol so much? Let's see what ChatGPT thinks. Endorphin release, dopamine, stress relief, escape for some people, social bonding, cultural norm, culinary aspect, historical context, evolutionary preferences. Some theories suggest that humans might have evolved a preference for fermented fruit, which are higher in calories and could have provided an evolutionary advantage in times of food scarcity. That's actually a very good point. That's a super good point. And it's basically sugar. It is sugar. So that's good for the body. That makes a lot of sense. That's probably why everybody likes to drink so goddamn much. It's because if we found alcohol or like a fermented fruit back in the day, that would be a huge deal. That would be like, holy shit, I just found so many calories in one meal. I'm going to be good for like a whole day. You don't even know. And then plus you get a little drunk. You get a little more courage. Your fucking fears start to dwindle a little bit after you eat these fermented fruit. Goddamn. That would be a good evolutionary advantage for an animal, like a Homo sapien or something. But the question is, now it's so available, and it's such a problem for so many people. That's the issue. It's like, how the fuck do we... And obviously education is important. Maybe that's the problem, is we're not really educated about this stuff, especially in America. Because like when my dad was growing up in his country, like, and it still happens now in like other countries in Europe and other countries where they give alcohol to their kids. Like, not a lot. They're not getting their kids drunk. That'd be kind of funny, but they're just fucking giving them a little bit with like New Year's or something like that. And it's normalized from a young age for them. But for us, it's basically like a forbidden fruit. Like, we're like, nah, you can't have it till you're 21. And then you see everybody else doing it, and you're like, well, what the fuck? Why does everybody else get to do it then? And they're like, well, because we're adults. And they're like, yeah, but you act dumb off alcohol too. So why can't I act dumb off alcohol? I mean, that's kind of a good point, but obviously kids shouldn't be drinking alcohol. I don't think anybody really, if we could go back in time and take it out, like be like, all right, we need to halt this real quick. And we tried with prohibition, but the thing is, it's such a lucrative product that even if we get rid of it with laws, it's not going to keep humans away. It's in our biology. That's exactly what it is. It's like drugs. It's in our biology. That's kind of wild. That's why we can't get rid of them. Because there's always going to be a market for something like that. And then you're going to make it illegal. People are going to go on the street for it. And that's when we get on right. That's what we got going on right now. It's all tainted substances and zombies and a bunch of fucked up bullshit. People choosing to be homeless. A lot of these problems could be solved so fast. That's the thing. It's just where the money's going. That's what I told this older gentleman that I was talking to. I was like, I don't really pay attention to one or the other political party. I don't subscribe to libertarianism. I look at all of them and I listen to people from all these categories, but I don't fucking pick one, because then you're like, I gotta stay in one category and this is my category. It's like, what if you get okay, so what you're saying is, say you're a Republican, just for example, and there's a good Democrat running, all right? Somebody who could save the entire country. And I'm not saying right now. I'm just saying, imagine there was somebody who could save this entire country, all right? And you're deciding to choose your tribe over this person because of some political bias. It's stupid. It limits your perspective, and it limits you as a human being, because then you can't operate in these other categories, because if you do, then everybody's like, oh, this guy changes. Oh, well, just don't subscribe to one in the first place. I don't like the idea of locking people in boxes. Like, ooh, I'm this and this and this. Like, I'm smart and funny and no, we're just humans. Why the fuck do you gotta label it all? That's what our brain does, is it puts things in boxes. I've talked about that in the other ones, but it's just always trying to put things in boxes and make things simple. But then it just makes things too simple, because life's not simple at all. The universe is not simple. There's a lot of shit going on out there, and we just focus on ourselves because that's what our brain makes us focus on, and then everything else is oblivious, except if your main interest becomes astronomy or something. And that's not how it used to be, because the ancient cultures, I don't know why I'm talking with my hands so much. I better stop that shit. Oh, fuck. This is a rough one, man. My brain's just drained and I'm tired and I feel sick, bruh. I just feel like a little cold in my head. It's probably a little head cold. It's not fucking with me too much. It's just making me feel tired and shit. That's why you gotta strengthen your immune system. I said it today and I'm gonna say it again. Strengthen your immune system, because that's nature's doctor. That's what's going to tell you if something's wrong. That's what's going to help you fight the issue if something's wrong. The doctor's offices are great, and there's a lot of beneficial things to modern medicine, but I believe you got to take your vitamins, you got to take care of yourself, go work out. You got to do a lot of things to take care of your immune system and build it up, and that way it's healthy. That way when something does happen, it's kind of like insurance. Essentially, that's basically what building your immune system is. Going to the gym, fucking taking vitamins, taking protein, taking supplements, taking all the shit you gotta take to get your body in the right order. All right, and gotta hydrate it. Make sure you get plenty of water. Creatine helps with that. Not just the body, but the brain. Creatine helps you retain water in your muscles and in your brain, so it helps with cognitive function. They just found that out recently. I was feeling super hyper before I did this thing. That's why I sat down to do it. Now, I'm just chilling. I'm just chilling like a damn villain. I think Blair's going to get on. Cheese's birthday's tomorrow. Today is the 17th, I believe. Yes, today is the 17th, so Jesus' birthday's tomorrow. I think he's leaving. Well, I don't think he's leaving till this weekend. So maybe we'll do something tomorrow. I'll ask him when he gets home. See what the fuck he's thinking. For some reason, I plugged this mouse into this thing that I use for the camera and the mic, and this shit just didn't work. It works over there. I don't know why the fuck. It was pissing me off, I won't lie. I was sitting here fucking with it. Plus, I was yapping on my phone. That doesn't help. But I was sitting there yapping and trying to set this up. And I was going to procrastinate long time and not do it. But you got to do it. You got to do it. It's like going to the gym. But the thing is, with substances, it's different. It's just hard. It's hard. Like with alcohol, man, I can either have discipline or no discipline. Doesn't make any sense. Like either I'm going all in, which I'm getting better at it, obviously, because I'm not chugging this thing. But either I'm going all in or I'm staying out. And I gotta fucking figure out how to balance it. That's what life's about, is balancing. And I'm trying to figure that out, and I'm slowly gaining control over it, I think. I hope. But it's just hard. Being human's hard as shit. There's no fucking rule book. There's no well, there's a rule book. There's like a moral code you should follow. It's like treat people and treat everything with respect, basically. Just treat everything with respect. Whether it be inanimate objects or animals or whatever it may be. Just treat everything with a respect that you would want to be treated with. And I think that's the moral code we should follow. But other than that, there's no like tutorial, there's no rule book, there's no like way to go as a human being. Your path is pretty much undecided besides you and God. And you and God have to figure this path out. And it's one of the hardest things to fucking figure out, dude. It's like, goddamn. And sometimes it feels like you're not getting anywhere. Like lately, I kind of felt like I've been backtracking. And I hope I'm not. But I think it's just because I've had so much time off, so much free time, that I just feel like I haven't been doing anything. It's like, goddamn, I feel lazy as shit because I'm just sitting around and I don't want to, but they don't give me enough hours to do anything. But what are you going to do, man? Actually, one of the older guys, that he usually never says anything like this, but he thinks that the company's going under. That's pretty surprising to hear coming from him, because I thought it, and I thought I was just a kook because when I left, it picked back up and it was doing fine. But if it goes under, that's a big problem. It's a big problem because it's going to be like Detroit, where the fucking big company pulled out, but this time it's just going to fall apart, and then it's going to fuck this whole community up because it supplies a lot of jobs. A lot of people are going to be out of jobs. We're going to all have to fucking be looking for jobs and shit. It's going to be a hard thing to go about. And I wonder if, that might be a problem, because that might saturate the job market. If so many people are looking for jobs, I wonder if it's even possible to be able to find one. Because one goes out, all the jobs around you are going to be taken up. Because everybody's going to be scrambling for a job. It's going to be like, fuck, I need a job. Damn. I never even considered this, bro. I don't know what to talk about. I ain't gonna lie. This might just be a tester pod. We'll see what the fuck I do with it. I might post this one and then make another one tomorrow or the next day whenever I feel better. I just woke up feeling weird. Like, I could feel it in my, like, sinuses. Something's fucked up. It's just like, oh, ooh. I don't get sick very often, though. That's a good thing. I used to get sick all the time, but ever since I started working out and shit, I haven't gotten sick very much. Last time I was probably sick was in February, when I got that stomach bug. I was fucked up. That shit fucked me up. I might have something like that again, or maybe, I don't know. I really don't know what I got. I'm probably not going to the doctor to figure it out. I'm just going to ride it out like I do everything else. If I die, man, I guess I die. That's just the way it goes out. I don't think I'd go out that way. Not from a little cold. Never know, though. Life's unpredictable. What else can we talk about? Let's see what I got in my phone. Corpus callosum. I know that's in my phone. That's that connects the two hemispheres of your brain together. I think I watched a documentary about that too. I watched one about whether we have control. Are we in control? Are we in control? Nobody know, because we are in semi-control, but there's a lot of things our brains are doing without our conscious awareness, so we're also not in control. So what the fuck going on? That's the question that thing asked. Chance had like some kind of vitamin charcuterie board going on here. He's got some apple cider vinegar. He's got some D3 vitamins. Some magnesium glycinate. Some croutons and salt. Alright. I'm gonna see what we're at. Oh my god. We better find a topic, and we better find it quick, because we're only at 21 minutes. I got nothing at all. My brain's just empty. I just feel fucked up. I feel sick. Just give me a second, ladies and gentlemen. I will find something for you guys to fucking ponder. Don't worry. I always got something in my phone to ponder. Interesting. Yeah, I just got a bunch of weird shit in here, I won't lie. I got the bills we gotta pay. I got random words in here. Jokes that I want to try out on stage one day. I just got a bunch of random shit in here. Let's see. Sleep cuts you off from divine. Interesting. Let me ask Grok this question. Are thoughts the loudest thing that can't be measured? The idea that thoughts might be the loudest thing that can't be measured is quite poetic and philosophical. Here's a breakdown of why this might be considered. Subjective experience. Thoughts are internal and subjective. They exist within the mind of an individual and can't be directly observed or measured by external instruments in the way physical phenomena like sound or light can be. Loudness as a metaphor. When you say loudest, you're likely using it metaphorically. Thoughts can be overwhelming, intrusive, or persistent, feeling louder than external noises in terms of their impact on our consciousness. Measurement challenges. While brain activity-related thinking can be observed through techniques like fMRI, EEG, or PET scans, these technologies measure brain function indirectly. They show which areas of the brain are active, but not the content or volume of thought themselves. Psychological tools measure thought patterns or cognitive processes through self-reporting, which is inherently limited by the individual's ability to articulate their thoughts. Philosophers like Tom Nagel discuss the subject nature of experience. What is it like to be a bat? This highlights that there's an aspect of mental life, including thoughts, that remains private and unquantifiable. Cultural and artistic expression. Literature and art and music often explore the theme of thoughts being louder than the words or actions, emphasizing their profound yet silent impact. So while thoughts can't be measured in terms of physical loudness, their influence on our perceptions, emotions, and actions can be profoundly impactful, making them loud in a metaphorical sense. This loudness is not about decibels, but about the intensity or presence in our consciousness. If you're interested in a scientific exploration of how thoughts might be quantified or better understood, research in cognitive science, neurology, psychology continues to evolve, but we're still far from directly measuring the essence of a thought. Interesting. Oh yeah, and then I had this idea of like preparing for difficult mindsets. Like you got to pre-plan, like pre-plan in your head, and that's kind of what the book Atomic Habits talks about. I feel so tired and fucked up. I just, oh. But I don't remember what I was talking about. I might just end this thing. This is a practice run for show. But the problem is I'm gonna have to get a new mic cord probably. So I should probably get on that. Figure that out. Goddamn. This thing is hard to do. It's not an easy thing, but I like doing it. That's why I keep doing it. Because a lot of things go wrong. A lot of things are hard to set up. You might not always have the energy like I don't now. And then you gotta sit here, and I give myself 40 minutes, but it can go longer. It can go as long as possible. And 40 minutes is not easy. It looks easy to do. It looks easy to sit here and yap and just fucking talk, but it's not an easy thing. You try it, the first 5 minutes, you're like, shit, now what? And then you're like, fuck. I thought we had something to talk about, and now we don't. It's because it's a hard thing to do to have a conversation, especially when nobody else is here. It's a hard thing because you got to come up with ideas and thoughts and spew them all out and be like, lay them all out in a pattern. If your brain's just empty like mine is now, it's a really hard thing to do. But here I am still yapping. I'm decent at it. I'm not bad. I'm a certified yapper. I'm pretty good at it. I didn't know I was good at it, but fuck, dude. I don't know why I cracked this beer, to be honest. I'm gonna finish it now, but I'm not cracking another one. 'Cause Jesus, I don't feel right. I do want to end this thing, but my brain's telling me I can't. My brain is just like, nah, you got it. And I don't even know what I got. What do I have? Nothing. I'm just sitting here fucking making noises. I don't know, man. I've just been watching the state of Bago. Just trying to learn. That's all I'm doing, man. So if I can learn where they went wrong, and I think that I know, it's pretty obvious. They fuck a lot of things up. It's not pretty obvious at the same time. I don't know. Let's see. Do I go for another 10 minutes? I know I can. Fuck, I guess I go for another 10 minutes. We get the channel back in 2 days. That's pretty exciting. I've just been sitting, waiting. Luckily, I posted that day that they took it down, but if they would have taken that down, it probably would have been like 2 weeks without a podcast. And I've never done that, and I wouldn't want to do that. So it happened when it was supposed to happen, because if it happened any sooner or any later, it probably would have been a problem. But we're going to get it back. I still don't appreciate it, because I have a document right there that says I can say whatever I want, but our powers that be think that we should not be able to do that. They think that we should not be able to speak freely as citizens of this fucking country, which is fucked up, because we are citizens of this country. We represent this country. It's for the people, by the people. Not anything other than that. And these politicians are not people. A lot of these motherfuckers aren't people. They're money machines. They're just out there for grabbing. They're materialistically just grabbing money. What's the words I'm looking for? Unaffected by what they're doing to people. They just do it. They don't care. They don't give a fuck. It's kind of like, Hold on. Let me consider this idea for a second. It's essentially a business, but the business is ass backwards. The business is ass backwards because what was supposed to be was the majority of people make the decision, which I don't know why I'm even saying this, because that doesn't even matter. What I was going to say is, with like a normal company, we hate the higher-ups, right? And that's kind of where we're going towards right now. We don't really like the higher-ups. But the problem is, the company's flipped on its fucking ass end because we're supposed to be the higher-ups. Those motherfuckers are supposed to be public servants. They're supposed to bend to our will, do what we want. And I'm not saying we get to control these people down to their last whim, but we're supposed to influence the majority of their reason. And that doesn't happen anymore, unfortunately. And they're trying to censor us now. And it's fucking stupid. It's like, what are you doing? Do you not understand you're tearing down the fucking country? Like, what are you doing? Like, seriously. This is the fucking greatest country on planet Earth, and you're just willing to throw it away for some little bound money. And what's going to happen when you do succeed and you do get all this money and this country does fuck up and fall down and the economy falls to zero? And we end up like Venezuela, where we're printing a bunch of money, but it doesn't mean a goddamn thing. And what's going to happen then? All these US dollars, all that shit, I'm sure they're invested in real estate overseas and all this other bullshit, but all that US dollar will mean absolutely nothing. It's paper. It's literally paper. We all agree that this paper has value. It's like if I took Chance's fucking apple cider vinegar gummies and I'm like, all right, one gummy is $20, all right? And then me and a whole city of people agree that one of these gummies is $20. Well, now it's fucking real, right? One of these gummies equals $21. That's what we did with the fucking US dollar. We agreed on a currency, and now the currency's not working out. We might have to abandon it, to be honest. I don't know what the fuck we're gonna do. I don't know what they're gonna do, man, because they're fucking it up. Shit costs more and more. We're getting paid less and less. It doesn't make any fucking sense, dude. I don't think they realize that, well, I guess they probably do. They probably don't care, but without the workers of this country, there's no country. Do you understand that? That's why we're so fucking important. Because without us, there's no fucking country. We're working in the goddamn factories. We're building this shit. We're working in the goddamn doctor's office. We're working on all these fucking jobs. The politicians are just out there dancing around, prancing like, whoa, oh, free health care. Yeah, right. When? When are you going to do this? Tell me. Tell me when you're going to do it. Give me a specific day that you think you can get this signed into fucking Congress, all right? And tell me how you're going to get it done. Tell me exactly how it's going to get done. Tell me who you know in there that's going to get it passed, because we know it's not going to just get passed. That's not how shit happens. You got to know a lot. You got to know a lot. It takes a lot of fucking research and a lot of fucking open-mindedness to find the information you need. And I'm not saying I have it. I don't have any information. I'm just yapping. I wasted like 10 minutes of this just fucking sitting here. I don't even know what the fuck I was talking about. Man, I don't know if I'm going to take a nap or what, but definitely going to go shower. And then I don't know what I'm going to do, because I just feel blech. Probably smoke with Chance later on. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I just feel like I've been up for like 7 days, and I've had my eyes open under the water in a chlorine pool. And that's just how I feel. Yeah. That's the best representation of what I can give you. And I didn't smoke all day today. I felt terrible. That's what I don't get about this bullshit. Why is weed illegal, man? Every single fucking mood you have, it makes you feel better. Unless you're schizophrenic or something. I'll give you that. But besides that, you're sick, you're mad, you're sad, you're happy. It doesn't matter. It makes you feel way better. It makes you feel way better about everything. You're like, goddamn, life isn't so bad. And they banned it for what? Just so we could look at everything like, oh, fuck. This shit sucks. And it does suck. But we can at least laugh about it. Have a good time while it sucks. See if we can fix it, maybe. We just got 4 more minutes to kill, ladies and gentlemen. You want to know what I fucking saw? It was pretty crazy. I just remembered this because I saw my beer. Hold on. I saw a kid. He popped up in my algorithm on YouTube. I don't know where the fuck this kid came from. He had 1 million views on his fucking video. The video was titled, Getting Drunk and Smoking Cigarettes in a Public Park at 3 p.m. And I'm like, no fucking way. And I clicked this video, and I am not fucking lying to you. This dude did exactly what the fuck the video title said. He sat in a public park while it was raining, and he got drunk and smoked cigarettes at 3 p.m. And what's crazy is he got 1 million views on this shit, and his channel's popping off. I see more videos from him now. He's tried Zins the other day. I think it's just this 21-year-old kid just fucking trying shit out. And he's like, hey, never tried this before. Let's try it out. Let's fucking try it together. He's yapping a lot. Doesn't have much to say. He's just like, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. This is good stuff. Yes, sir. I like this very much. He's a funny guy, but kudos to that guy. I'm going to shout out his channel. If anybody watches this to this point and you watch this guy, I'm fucking proud of you. His channel is called, let's find it. We're going to find it. See what we got. See what we got. View the history. Jacob fucking Jones. Jacob fucking Jones. That's what his channel is. This dude is a fucking boss. He fucking got it. 1.2 million views. 43-minute video. Day drinking and smoking cigarettes in a public park at 3 p.m. on a rainy day. That's it. That's all he did. I didn't believe it, because I'm like, this is just on YouTube, just sitting here? Yes, it was. Yes, it fucking was. He put a lot of discretions in it, I think. Warning against alcohol and shit and driving, and he's like, oh, don't drink and drive. And he was just covering his ass, obviously. I don't blame him for that. You gotta cover your ass nowadays. I have to cover my own ass now until we can move off fucking YouTube. I'll stay with YouTube till they let me in, and I'll get in. YouTube, listen, I'm gonna get in, buddy. I'm coming. And if they don't let me in, I'll get in somewhere else. It just won't be on YouTube, but I'm coming. I'm gonna do it, because I'm not giving up. I almost gave up a few times. I won't lie already. But we just started. We gotta fucking keep going. We gotta keep pushing this motherfucker. Gotta keep turning them out. See what the fuck we can do, because the last few shorts did well. They won a Formula Drift, did 5,000 views in like 5 days. 1,000 views per day of people who've never seen anything I've ever posted. How crazy is that? That's retarded. Their algorithm's stupid. You just gotta hack it. That's the thing. And you gotta not say things that the algorithm picks up and fucking gets you banned for. That's the thing. You gotta watch what you're saying a little bit until you don't have to no more, unfortunately. And it shouldn't even be that way. This is America, baby. I should be able to say whatever the fuck I want, even if it's wrong. If it's wrong, fucking fact check me. Tell me I'm wrong, and I'll fucking be like, oh, if you have valid information and valid reasoning, and you have a valid point, I'll be like, okay, all right, I give up my view I held, and I'll fucking adopt your point of view. But if you don't give me valid reason and you just take me down, well, that just means you're... I saw a quote the other day, we'll end it on this, that said, truth doesn't mind being questioned, but lies hate being I'll just read it. I just fucked that quote up so bad. it says exactly, truth does not mind being questioned, but a lie does not like being challenged. That's where we're in this mofo. Bye, ladies and gentlemen.